Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you this guy right here, which is the RUNCAM 3S Cube camera, which is the updated version of the last year's RUNCAM 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to quick unbox this camera, have a look at what's inside. But as usual guys, our channel just crossed the 400 subs recently, and every subscription is important to us. Thank you so much for everyone that has been subscribing to our channel, and if you have not done it yet, go ahead guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button right now, and we thank you so much for that. Let's do it. So once you got this camera in the mail, you got in this nice box, and then when you open the camera, this is what you get. You get a manual right here, right on the top, which it's really helpful, straightforward. We're going to be having a look in just a little bit in this manual. And then we've got the camera right here. Cool. Which is there. RUNCAM 3S. Cool. And then we've got here some accessories like straps, charging cable. You have this wire, so you can use the camera as a FPV camera as well. One, two battery straps, which is in this case is a camera strap, and you've got a USB charging cable. Cool. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so just before we put the hands in the camera, I just want to have a quick look here into the manual. You've got English and, as usual, Mandarin at the back. So let's just stick to English first. Okay, so all the information that you need, it's in this manual here. Charging is about 2 hours. Working should be about an hour, I believe. I haven't fully tested the camera yet. I did some tests, but it seems that the battery lasts a little bit longer than the RUNCAM 2. Anyways, and then you have the modes, how to switch modes, and how to do some settings and stuff like that, how to connect with the Wi-Fi, and then all the information that you need. You can just have a look, take the time to read the manual, and then you can get everything laid for you here. This camera is capable of 1080p 60 frames per second, and different settings as well, 50, 30, and 720 by 60 as well. And you've got a power supply, and how many weights and stuff like that. And also you can download the RUNCAM app and then connect via Wi-Fi, which I'll show you guys how it's done later. But it's actually pretty easy, pretty straightforward. If you have not done it yet, if you haven't had any RUNCAM sports camera, action camera before, it's really simple. Cool. Okay, manual to the side. Let's have a look into the camera right here. All right, guys. So here we go. This is it. This is the camera, and it comes in this nice casing. It's kind of protected, I believe. It comes with the screws in case you crack the screen. The protection, you can replace it later. I'm not sure whether RUNCAM already made available parts for this camera, but you can possibly change in case of a hard crash. And it comes in a metal case as well, which is pretty good. Keep it solid. And screws at the back. As I said, might be able to replace parts in the future if necessary. Cool. Then you've got here your power button with the dots, which gonna give you the status of the battery. And then you've got at the back here another button for Wi-Fi and for changing between settings, recording photos, and etc. Then your charging is right here. USB charging is right here, and you can transfer the file straight to the computer as well. Cool. I'm gonna turn to the side. You got a mic here as well, just before I forget. Yeah? You got a mic in front, and you got a mic at the back. The mic in front is just here, And then you've got a status light here, which is good for recording, to know when you're recording, when you're taking pictures, and etc. And then moving to the side here, you've got a battery slot. You just pull here, and then the door is gonna open, and then you can remove it. Then you can have a look into your battery here, which is 850 milliamps, 3.7, which is one cell, and your micro SD slot is right here. So it's just gonna put in here, and then we can just press and click. Done. Battery in, and then we can power up the camera and go for a test. Cool. So once you power up the camera here, you have the battery status, and then I'm already in recording mode. So if I press it once, then it means I'm recording already. If I want to stop, I just press once, and then that's it. Switching mode is pressing once here. Then I'm in picture mode now. I press once, twice, and then that's for pictures. Yeah. Cool. For Wi-Fi, once you press here once, okay, so for Wi-Fi, once you press once, you've got a Wi-Fi light blinking here, which allows you to connect to the app inside the smartphone, and then you can adjust the settings via the app, like the resolution and field of view, and you can browse through the files as well, all that stuff inside the app. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, so after the GoPro session 5 has been taken away from the market, and we don't know whether we're gonna have a new session anytime soon. And we pilots keep looking for alternatives to keep producing footage, and you need a camera that you can put in a quad and fly around and have a decent quality footage. And well, RUNCAM relaunched the RUNCAM 3 as a 3S, and this is the camera we're looking at right now. Now, I believe that it's not really fair to compare this camera with the GoPro for two reasons. The first one is this camera is not 4K capable, which it's a big turn down. Second, there is no super view, which is also for FPV recording, which is also a turn down. But this camera is half the price, which is pretty good in my opinion, to be honest. I don't stay in the US, and I'm not able to buy sessions with Best Buy warranties. And if I crash my cameras, they will just break, and I will have to buy a new one, and it's gonna end up being really costly for me. And I wish I was in the US and I could take advantage of having insurance and being able to claim another camera in case I destroyed mine. But I'm not, and I know a lot of you guys are not in the US either and are not able to claim insurance for the GoPros. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of comparing this camera with the GoPro, I'm going to compare this camera with the RUNCAM 2, which is a camera that I have been having for a while now, which is this camera right here. And I can tell this camera really takes a beating. I have had uncountable crashes with this camera, some really nasty crashes, and this camera just keeps going. It's amazing. It's one of the best purchases I've made since when I started flying FPV, because this thing, it just doesn't break. It's amazing. Been flying for more than a year with this camera, and whoa, I'm still able to produce some really good footages with this camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you to you guys what I did. Is I just put these two cameras side to side. This camera is about $80 right now, while this camera is $99, which is about $20 difference. And if you have this camera, if you have a similar camera and you're looking at an upgrade, and perhaps you consider this camera, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show to you both of these cameras side to side and see whether there is any big difference that justify the $20 extra for this one or not. And I will let you guys decide. Yeah, this is what we do here, right? We show you guys and we'll let you decide by yourself. Cool. So let's have a look into the footage, guys, of these two cameras. They have similar specs. Both do 1080p 30 frames per second, except this one do 60. There is a setting in the app that allows me to put this camera at 60 as well. So I give it a try, and whoa, not bad actually. And you know, audio is pretty much the same, files are pretty much the same. But let's have a look into the FOV and the quality of the picture of both cameras side to side, and then we will decide. Cool, let's do it. So the first thing that I noticed is that the RUNCAM 3S has a sharper picture. You are able to see a lot more details compared to the RUNCAM 2, and the colors are much nicer as well. Second thing is the FOV, which is slightly wider, so you get to see a little bit more in the picture of the 3S compared to the 2. Although there's a fisheye effect in it. On this sample, I took the cameras for a walk, and the RUNCAM 3S seems to be a little bit more stable, handle a little bit more vibrations compared to RUNCAM 2. Not much of a difference between both of them. I still get a little bit of vibration, but yeah, it does feel a little bit nicer on the 3S. So I put my camera into the quad and went for a fly, and the results are really nice. I really like the picture, the coloring, the details in the in the footage, and I'm quite happy with the camera actually. For $100, this is what you're getting, and thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time. So it's up to you to decide whether you want to upgrade your RUNCAM 2 to RUNCAM 3S, or you want to jump straight into the 3S bandwagon. And anyways, thanks for watching, and hope this video helped you somehow, and see you next round. Bye.